Hey. I'm gonna get my life together, I promise. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews. This is going to be my review and recap of Cartel Crew, Season 3, Episode 1, La Familia over everything. Now, if you really want someone to blame for me watching this show or reviewing the show this season, blame really B. She's the one that got me hooked on Cartel Crew. I started watching Cartel Crew after I started watching her reviews, and now I'm hooked. So, I'm going to take a stab at trying the season and see how it goes. Let's jump into it. Okay, so we're gonna start with Tattoo Baby, and she's reopened her shop after COVID, and she's so busy. She's got 3 apprentices and hired her mama. So apparently she and Eddie broke up, and then Eddie decided, in his infinite wisdom, he was gonna make a documentary about his life. But you've been in prison. Okay. So in the documentary, he painted Tattoo Baby as this horrible girlfriend and mother, and that's the reason why he cheated. No, you cheated because you don't know how to keep your dick in your pants, babe. That's not how it works. And Tattoo Baby apparently blew up. Even though her friend is real ride or die. I'm still not okay with her. I'm still not okay with, there's something about her and her ride or die-ness that just seems real, something is bad. And just because she was proven right in this one, I feel like, okay, so Michael and Marie are planning their wedding. He says in an alternate, he's like, my mother would be so happy that I'm getting married and things. And he's like, they both wanted to be my big, fabulous Miami cartel wedding. And so this man talk about I want an albino tiger and pelicans. Pelicans? Pelicans? Sir, Marie is like, wait a minute. You're taking me too far. This man said an albino tiger. Go sit down. Oh my God. Here we go with the drama. So they're talking about who they want in their bridal party. And Michael started naming groomsmen. And Eddie is going to be one of his groomsmen. And Maria's like, well, I don't know how that's going to work because Kat is supposed to be one of the bridesmaids. And she's like, you can't have him as your groomsman. And he was like, yes, I can. They're just going to have to behave. Otherwise, we going to uninvite them. She's like, you can't uninvite members of your bridal party at the wedding. That's not how that works. And he was like, well, they just going to have to act right. And Marie was like, when that documentary came out, she wanted to kick a hole in his esophagus. But I don't know how this is going to work. This is inviting drama, unnecessary drama into your wedding. But okay, y'all go off. So you just gonna fucking blindside me with this storyline. Jesus Christ. I'm trying not to become triggered or a blubbering mess. I'm gonna try and speed through this as fast as possible. So here we go. So Salome, aka Betty, apparently 6 months ago, her baby sister, her 17-year-old baby sister, Gigi, went to a party. According to the news reports, it was an accidental discharge of a gun that shot her in her head and killed her. Her parents, her mama and her sister don't think that it was an accident. They think she was murdered, and they are devastated, and rightly so. It's only been 6 months. The mother talking about she was being angry with God, and you could have took me first. Those are all the same things that I have gone through in losing a child, and there wasn't even no. This is a lot. Oh, I'm praying for them because you got me right there. You got me in the soft spot. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the red-haired lady, I can't think of her name. Jesus, y'all give it to me in the comments. She's there with her new boyfriend. So she's there with her new boyfriend who's like 30 seconds old, and she's with her all of her kids, and she's talking to her girls. And there's one daughter who's steady popping off with people, and she was like, "Why you? I always see you getting ready to fight with people. What is the issue?" And when she goes to explain, well, people have issues with me, blah, 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 all of that stuff. And she was like, listen, I need you to get yourself under control. You can control how you respond to people, not how people respond to you. And then she says also about this fucking picture that somebody sent me in my DMs. Why did you think that that was okay to take that picture with you holding a gun and then a person with somebody with two guns behind your head, one pointed at your head? Why did you think that was cute? Now, what the fuck if the gun would? What if you died like this other girl, like Gigi? What if that happened to you? What if it accidentally went off? And then we see Eddie with the baby. It's his weekend with De Niro. And, they're playing soccer. They're having good times. And he's talking about, his life is different. He's moved out. He's got another girlfriend. Blah, blah, blue, blue, blue. And so the baby's like, are you and mom okay? And he was like, yeah, we're okay. We're okay. It's just life is a little different now. We don't live together anymore. It's just a little different. And so Eddie is like, I have to sit down with Kat and we have to come to a meeting of our minds because it's now starting to impact how we're parenting our child. And I don't want that to be what our testimony is. So we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Ooh, child. It's a lot. So Betty goes to meet with this baby girl who was there the night that Gigi was killed. And she is explaining what's happening. And from the way the young lady explained it, it sounded like it may have been an accident. Like, I don't think they went there that night with the intent to kill her, cause why? But the charges, he only got manslaughter, I think is what they said. I watch too much Law and Order. I've definitely depraved the difference to human life. Can I get a murder 2 charge? Like, that's just me, but I'm not an actual attorney, so I can't say. But they were very emotional. The baby girl started to break down, talk about she wished it would have hit her and not Gigi and all this other stuff. And child, is too much. We in our feelings. I'm not going to judge the interaction at all because them are their real feelings about what really happened. So that's what we gonna leave it. Okay. That went from being almost ridiculously petty to being super mature in the span of a couple of minutes. See, when you both choose to be the bigger person and and you mature and you both realize you have the same end goal, which is to be good parents for your child, you can move mountains. Because I thought normally Kat would have jumped across there like a honey badger and did something to this boy. But I see they're both going to agree to disagree. She made her feelings known about that documentary that he put out. And they're like, he's like, I'm not the same person that I was. You're not the same person that you was. The people that we fell in love with no longer exist because things have happened. We've grown and matured. And she said, that's why breaking up with you was the most selfless thing that I've ever done. One, because I didn't want our son to become more attached to this you and me being together under one roof situation than he already was. And 2, I could see that it was stressing you the hell out and you are not happy. And I want the best for you. And I'm not what is best for you. So I broke up with you. You did that, daughter. So they are having a vigil and a protest march for Gigi to get justice for her because they don't feel like the system is going to give them the justice that they want in regards to her death. And they're walking the streets screaming justice for Gigi, justice for Gigi. And then The mama is screaming. Listen, I'm trying not to be triggered. The mama is screaming. The sister Betty breaks down. Michael does a prayer to try and end it because clearly they are not mentally okay. They're not emotionally okay. That's a lot. That is a whole lot. Kudos for them for trying to get through that. But okay, that's how the first episode of season 3 has ended. I enjoyed it just like I normally do. I can't wait for this season. It looks like a lot is going to happen. There's prenups, them picking sides over Eddie and Kat, which might spill into the wedding. Will there be a wedding? Because when that boy said prenup, that girl's face was like, what? All will be revealed this season on Cartel Crew. Please, sirs and ma'ams, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a kid, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.